Come peel back the layers of Tampa's real estate market as we dissect the latest home sales statistics. That's right. Right here, we're going over August's statistics for the Tampa Bay real estate market. So to get us started, we are looking at the August 2023 statistics from Stellar MLS. Now, just so you know, as always, this particular graphic covers what Stellar MLS covers, which is 20-something counties here in the central part of Florida. Basically, excluding like Miami and the beaches on the other coast, and up towards the Panhandle and everything, but a large majority of here in Central Florida. So to get started, we have active listings, and those are up 4% from July of 2023. New listings as well are up 6% from July of 2023. Pending sales now are down though from July, about 3%, which isn't really a whole lot down, and especially because essentially, like, the way you look at it is within that cycle, if everything was down back in July, which it was, our pending sales are going to be down because there just wasn't as much there to go pending, essentially. So it makes sense that statistic is down. I mean, again, it's not down very much, but it is down. Now, listings sold is up 2%. So the active listings, the new listings, and the listings sold all being up this month, actually compared to last month, is great. We're seeing a little bit more of an uptick again. People have gotten more into their, I guess their routines and everything from the summer and stuff, and a little bit more have been reaching out and, purchasing or selling or whatever the case may be. So we've had a little more activity, which is good. Now, of course, all these statistics are down 3% to about 13% from this time last year, but that is a trend that we've seen already so far this year. Everything was so different from the previous year that it's not too concerning. I think things are, again, just starting to level out a little bit more. And of course, these interest rates are worrying a lot of people, so we are seeing a little less activity for most everything. Now, if we come to the next row here, for average days on market, we're at 41 for August, which is exactly the same as it was in July. So your home is sitting on the market just as long as it was last month when you're putting it on the market. So not a big change on that end and everything, at least on average. Now, the little caveat that I'm seeing to this one is when I've been out with my buyers and everything, there are certain homes that are move-in ready, they're priced right, all the things, but they're going pretty quickly. Yet, if things aren't priced right, or it needs, a lot of visible work to, a normal buyer's eyes and things like that, those are staying on the market quite a bit longer. So that's what's giving us that average. Again, if things are priced right and they're looking nice and ready to move into, they are going to go a little quicker, obviously, than things that aren't, which in most markets is pretty normal. Now, the things that needed a little bit of work and things like that just a few years ago were still flying off the shelves as well, just because our inventory was that low. So the next thing here is our total sales volume for August of 2023. It is 6.9 billion, which is actually up 4% from July, which is good. It's not anything to put too much stock into, just because it might have been some higher priced homes that had sold or something along those lines. So I wouldn't put too much stock into that statistic. Now, our average sales price for August of 2023 is $458,248, which is only up 1% from July of 2023, the last month and everything, which is good. Things aren't still increasing like crazy like they were and everything, but things are still on an upward trend, at least again for most of the state of Florida. And again, we are up actually 6% from this time last year, which is great. Now, our months of inventory, the last one, this is a really telling little factor as well. We have 2.6 months of inventory here in August of 2023, where we had, again, the same in July of 2023. So really, what all of these statistics come down to and say, at least for, the majority of the state of Florida, for, our coverage area of our MLS, is that things are on a more even trend, like things aren't going crazy or anything like that. Now, again, that's for most of the state of Florida. Let's look at here in Hillsborough County more specifically. All right, so we've been looking at these statistics and, watching them throughout the last, I'd say about a year, actually, maybe 2 years, something like that. I don't remember. It's been a little while though. So we do have the last 12 months of statistics right here. We have the median sale price versus the median days to sell. So we see that the trend went up quite a bit and then it's gone back down. The trend here has kind of gone up and down. Again, some of that is, the time of year and everything, in January and February, generally things are on the market a little bit longer. People are kind of recovering from the holidays and still trying to kind of get their bearings straight and everything. But, things had been, a little more volatile at that point and everything. So, we were looking at homes being on the market a little bit longer, even here in Hillsborough County. Now, this median sales price we see is about in the 300s. It's kind of gone up and down on everything. But for July of 2023, it was about 343,000 with 16 days on the market. Now for August, it went up to 18 days on the market, or days to sell, and it's at 355,000. Now, as I always say, don't look at this month right here just because it pulls the info for this month. We are not yet through September, so these numbers may change and may not be completely accurate of the month as a whole. So just take those with a grain of salt. Don't look at them essentially. But August and July's numbers should be pretty accurate, obviously, because we're already well past the time period that we are legally supposed to put everything, all the information into MLS as well. So, as always, if you guys have any questions or want to see what things look like here in the real estate market for your situation, again, here in the Tampa area, make sure to give me a call or schedule a chat with me at the link down below. As always, make sure to subscribe to this channel for everything Tampa, especially for you and your fur babies. And check out this playlist right here for all of my market reports so you can see the trends right for yourself.